Pull up, it's Thursday night Thumbder in the thumb wrestling ring. We don't blunder. It'll lay the smack down in the middle of the map. Step to the ring shot, you get smacked. Step to the thumb champ, you will come back. Got a handful of thumbs and we all want that. Cause we bout that Thumbder. Welcome to the Thumbder. I said we bout that Thumbder. Welcome to the Thumbder. Step into the ring with the tape on my thumb. Pull up in the Midwest and Newtown. Here we come. If you don't know by now, well, you about to get done. We some mean mugging Midwestern sons of a gun. We about to have fun. We about to get it in with our hands in the air after the 4 count win. 1, 2, 3, 4, rise the dub war. At the hands of P3W, you'll be no more. And we bout that Thumbder. Welcome to the Thumbder. I said we bout that Thumbder. Welcome to the Thumbder. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war. 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war. And we bout that Thumbder. Welcome to the Thumbder. I said we bout that Thumbder. Welcome to the Thumbder. I said we bout that Thumbder. Welcome to the Thumbder. I said we bout that Thumbder. Welcome to the Thumbder.
Coming out to the ring first.
Welcome, everyone, to Thursday Thumbder. I'm Alan Maxwell, giving you the play-by-plays tonight as you watch this episode, our inaugural episode, if you will, filmed in Cincinnati at the Sharonville Convention Center. And there's Deadbeat tossing himself into the stage, or onto the stage, however you want, for our first match, which is a singles match. We filmed it here in Cincinnati at the World Oddities Expo, which P3W will be doing a Midwest leg tour, joining them and performing. And as you can tell, Deadbeat is unsure on his opponent. He thinks it's junior referee Logan Cutright, but it's not. It is actually going to be Lucha Hood on this episode.
From the Cliffs of Insanity, where he trains at his dojo, ruled by one person himself. He is
And there's Lucha Hood as we speak, doing his Karate Fudo that he said he learned from. Actually, I don't know who he learned it from. He just said he's trained in Karate Fudo. As you can tell, it looks as if he has a hooded sweatshirt on backwards, which he has carved out eye holes, a nose hole, and a mouth hole. So I don't think he can afford an actual mask. He said he hails from the Cliffs of Insanity. I'm not too sure of that. You got Vinny Ratlick was given the rules just now. You do have to pin your opponent for a 4 count. Pin your opponent's thumb down in the middle of the ring. So all the fighting and everything outside of the thumb wrestling can be anywhere. And most of the time, rules do not apply. I mean, there are some rules, like you don't want to attack the ref or anything like that, but almost anything goes so long as you pin your opponent's thumb inside the mini ring. And there's a kick from Deadbeat. And it looks like Lucha Hood is getting back with a kick to his shoulder. What is he trying there? Thought he was going to pick him up. Deadbeat has taken his legs out and he is sinking his teeth in. I think he is biting his clavicle. Now he's biting under his armpit, all of the sensitive areas on the body. Lucha Hood, what is he doing? Lucha Hood is making Deadbeat pin his thumb so that he can be done with the match. Lucha Hood basically tossing the match so that he can try to get Deadbeat off of him, thinking if he throws the match, then Deadbeat will stop. Deadbeat now going after Logan. Logan, however, he's got his Cartwright pants on, so they're harder to actually pierce through. Our winner for the first match is, there he goes, biting his arm. Lucha Hood finally getting the courage to push Deadbeat away. Deadbeat is our victor of the first.
This is for the Badass Pro Horrorcore Championship. Now, in order to be a part of this group, you have to have some form of eerie horror type feel to your vibe. And these two definitely have it. My goggles are out of control. Coming out to the ring first is the challenger, horribly hailing from the land of sunshine and rainbows. She is the Midwest Muscle Mommy. She is a Vegetarian. This is Juniper. I know, I made this. And I know the spikes are real. See, look, ow. All right. Coming out to the ring next, he is the champion of the Badass Pro Horrorcore. Defending his title right now. Coming straight from his shop where he makes his clothing, this is the man Taylor, Michael Zodiac.
And there you have Michael Zodiac, the ZPW Horrorcore champion, winning the title back at Palefest 2023 at ZPW's Schlock treatment. And some people are like, oh, well, Juniper's going for the title. I don't understand why Juniper would. Well, if you notice, like they said, for the horrorcore division, you have to have somewhat of a creepy or haunted or horror-style gimmick, if you will. And Juniper has been leaning more towards the macabre side, if you saw the mask that she did come out with. So we thought, since she did win a non-title matchup against Zodiac at, oddly enough, in November, that she would actually be the contender for the championship, which is why she is attempting it today. And she is really pepped up for this match. Zodiac is taking his time. Ever since Zodiac lost his mask, he's starting to have a little more fun. And he's a little more lax with some of the stuff. Now, even though we do say he's a little more lax, does not mean he has become less sinister. And more than likely, we'll see that unfold in this match. A lot of times he is just getting into his opponent's head. He's making them impatient. He is taping up his thumb. He actually had the roll of tape in his pocket. I wonder how many layers he needs for this. Right, about another 6-7 layers. Juniper wanting to help out. Tossing the rest of the tape out. Oh, some lucky fan there just got Michael Zodiac's thumb tape. He's trying to get the crowd into it. That is the whole point. We are entertaining. I believe we have about 400 people around, just outside the crowd at the World Oddities Expo. Right now, Zodiac has the upper hand. He is working, trying to get the thumb, manipulating the wrist. Juniper seems to be, and the crowd's getting behind Juniper on this. And there's a kick out. Well, is it a kick out? I keep forgetting. We say kick out, and there's a kick out. Juniper kicking the teeth out of Zodiac, and now she's biting that thumb. If he had But see, he had enough layers to protect it, as you can tell. And there's a club to the chest by Juniper, knocking Zodiac back, and a shot to the head. Luckily enough, now see, Zodiac doesn't have his mask anymore, so there's less padding. And a club to the back. He's feeling that. Juniper with the upper hand right now. Oh, Zodiac's got her hair, and a shot to the gut. Another shot to the midsection. And a third. Now he's got his measuring tape out. I wonder if he's going to size her up for anything. Yes, he is. He's going to get the crowd back, going to size her up for a slap. There's none. Oh, Juniper has no effect for it. She's wanting to get a little harder on it. That one did it. That was enough to make her knees weak. Oh, Juniper's got it back now, and ow! Whipped across the bottom legs, it looked to be. Oh, and the front of the thighs. He's feeling it everywhere right now. She's taking him out into the crowd. Setting him down, another shot and a chop. Another shot. See, she's going. Got the tape again, and now looks like she's sizing his neck up. And going for the pin.
For those watching, make sure you know your surroundings.
Oh, there was a gouge to the eye, thumb to the eye by Zodiac, getting her down. Getting her back up. And a chop to Juniper. Some vicious chops out here. People keep forgetting that professional thumb wrestling. Oh, there's another one. Professional thumb wrestling. We are professionally trained wrestlers doing this. And a Juniper fighting back. Michael Zodiac in the headlock, bringing him back towards the stage. Zodiac laid out. Here she is, getting the fans to back her up again. She's now going for the pin one more time. Will this be it? No. This is Zodiac actually kicking out. He has become a little more of a jokester. Like I will say, he has become more of a jokester since losing that mask. Don't know if this is the true Zodiac we're seeing behind the mask, or ooh. Tell you what, if she pulled that off, guys, that would have been vicious. Zodiac's going to try. He's going to try to get her off the stage that way. Juniper countering. Oh, another shot to the gut by Zodiac. Zodiac picking her up. He's going to try to dump her off the stage. She fights back again. Another shot. Headbutt by Zodiac. Oh, that got her down. Then he's trying to drag her butt across that. That's a carpeted area. It'll cause some serious rug burn. Zodiac with an elbow drop, and she moves out of the way. Definitely going to have a little bit of a rash, a carpet rash on the elbow of Zodiac. Juniper with a falling fist, dead between the shoulder blades. That definitely had to knock some of the wind out of him. Now she's going with a nerve. She's driving into the nerve of his neck right now, seeing if she can get him down. Kind of like a Vulcan death grip or something like that. Here comes the pin. He's still kicking out. Oh, he just chopped her foot. Ric Flaired her foot there, guys. And there we go. We got a jawbreaker. Juniper with a jawbreaker. She's signaling for a boot. Zodiac is in disbelief right now. Oh, he catches the foot. And another gouge to the eye. Very, very Three Stooges. Very Mo Howard of him. What is that he's pulled out? I believe that's his pouch of buttons he has. Turning every opponent into a Coraline character. As he's got her by the hair, and he is got the buttons. He is dumping them. Oh, he's shoving all the buttons into Juniper's mouth. What world is he setting up for this? Sized her up in a boot to the side of the face. You see the buttons spilling out of her mouth. Had to have done some extra damage in there. Here's the pin. There you go. Still the ZPW Hardcore Champion, Michael Zodiac. I know if you've ever seen any hardcore, even death matches, they put the thumbtacks in their opponent's mouth and then kicks them. But Zodiac once again wanting to have more fun since he lost his mask using the buttons. And he retains his title once again. Juniper is still trying to collect and figure out where she is. A little pat on the head. Zodiac very proud of himself, still kind of out of breath from everything. And there you go. We are going to move on to our main event.
For the P3W's World Oddities Expo Championship.
That's right, guys. In a handful of months, Pale Fest will be coming to Middleton, Ohio for 2 days at the Hall of Illusions. So definitely, if you like masks, if you like horror, and you like metal, that is one of the places you're definitely going to want to make your destinations this summer. And here we go with the main event. This is for a brand new title, the World Oddities Expo title, which is a title that can only be defended during the World Oddities Expo. So if you're not allowed to defend it outside of this event. And so the two people we have up to see who's going to become the champion, first off, we got the dirty Scrubs McGee. Now, if you guys don't know, McGee was one of the very first professional thumb wrestling champions. He actually got the championship back in 2006 in Richmond, Indiana. Was the longest champion at 14 years holding the title. And I do mention this a lot, but it is that important. And so now he's in line to potentially win yet another championship in thumb wrestling. Of course, his opponent also doing his best to try to win the championship as well is the creator and the owner of Pollock's Power Pro, the rad scientist Vinny Ratlock. Now, Ratlock created the match because he is a matchmaker as well, as an experiment back in 2006. And it was very successful at the time. And it wasn't until 2023 when Ratlock decided to do a more full experiment of doing an entire show based off professional thumb wrestling when he had the Thumb War of the Worlds at In Conjunction in Indianapolis, Indiana. And from there, it went from smaller gatherings and whatnot to what you see now when you look out in the crowd and you see the 300 to 400 people out there watching. And he's making his way, taking off his lab coat, his battle lab coat, and having an argument with the fans, telling him to keep it on, as he's very unsightly. You know, Ratlock, a little bigger than he used to be 20 years back, but you know what happens with age. We're not judging. We're getting ready to start the match. He's getting Ratlock trying to feed off the fans, talk to the fans and whatnot, get them behind him. Scrubs McGee doesn't care either way. He's not worried about the fans. He's just wanting that title. Each person is taking turns trying to get in each other's heads. Referee Tim White II just patiently holding the ring. There we go. Scrubs stretching his thumb, working it out. There's a Ratlock practicing his thumb pin. Both of them doing odes to Mikey Motor, who after losing the P3W World title has gone into hiatus. And we got Scrubs trying to cheat with the other hand. We say trying to cheat, but anything's legal as long as you can pin the thumb down. There's a shot to the head by Scrubs, punch to the chest as well. Jose's going for it. He goes for the eye gouge, but Ratlock's got his goggles on, although he lifted them up, and that was probably the silliest thing he could have done. Clubs to the back by Scrubs. You know, Ratlock being 6 foot high, and a shot to his midsection. It's kind of hard to keep him down. He is a big guy. He's got Scrubs by the nose, tossing Scrubs off of the stage. Ratlock's still up at the top, calling for Scrubs to get closer because he doesn't want to miss. That's happened before. I think if you guys saw AWR. And here we go with a double axe handle straight into the front of the skull of Scrubs McGee. A lot of weight and a lot of power coming down on that, feeding him some boots. See, he's bringing him back over to the front. He says he wants to make sure everybody can see what's going on. And we have a DDT. Very nice and clean DDT. Calling the ref over. Calling the ref out. He's wanting the fans to see the pin, and yet the referee's in the way, making the referee move. So he's all about entertaining the fans. Although him ordering the referee to move around probably caused enough time for Scrubby to get his bearings back together to kick out. And here we go. Oh, and we thought it was going to be a reversal, but he tossed him right back on the stage. Ratlock adjusting his bracelets. He's got candy bracelets. One representing his wife and the other two representing his 2 sons. He wears them pretty much all the time. Oh! Once again, him worrying about his bracelets and taking his time getting on the stage gives Scrubby enough time to bring back an offensive. There's his noogies. Scrub's always throwing noogies out there in his matches. Ratlock picking him up. Atomic drop. Oh, yeah, he definitely feels that one. That was all in the right cheek. Kick to the gut. What's he setting up for now? Well, we've seen him do this before. I think this is what it's going to be. Getting Scrubby up. And we have a stalling gut buster. Definitely feeling that in the midsection. Ratlock going for the pin. Still, only a 3, not a 4 count. Vinny playing off deadbeat, biting Scrubs. Looks like Vinny did not like the way it tasted. I mean, I wouldn't either. I'm not a cannibal. I will not be into human flesh. Vinny's still kind of out of breath from holding Scrubby in the air like that. Scrubby with a shot to the face. Ratlock stomping on the foot and on the other foot of Scrubs. You know what that's all about, torturing and stuff like that. He's going again, and this time now Scrubs is holding Tim in the way. Oh, went to stomp on Tim's foot. Tim brought his foot back into Scrubby. Oh, kicked Scrubby in the groin. The referee just gave Scrubs McGee a low blow. And a knee straight into the nose of Scrubs. Scrubs is definitely dazed right now. Jumping headbutt to Scrubs. Scrubs still staggering. Punch to the chest. Another punch to the chest. Punch to the gut. Trading blows back and forth. Another shot to the gut. Ratlock. Scrubby in the chest and the gut. They're just swinging on each other right now. Oh, he ducked that one. Elbow to the back of the neck. Several elbows to the back of the neck. Once again, Ratlock is out of breath. Those vicious, he throws in all of his might on those vicious elbows. Oh, he's shoving Scrub's thumb in him. Tim's trying to figure out what's going on. We have a jawbreaker, but Scrubby grabbed Tim's head, which resulted in a cutter. Vinny going for the pin, but the pin ain't going to work because the ref is currently down. So Vinny put Scrubby's thumb in his mouth, making Scrubby bite his own thumb, but at the same time, him grabbing Tim's head, giving him a cutter, had him dazed to where the pin could not be made, or else you would have seen the Vinny Ratlock being the world champ. And there's a shot right in the breadbasket. Well, not the breadbasket, but you know where it was at. Flipping him over. Huge low blow get dealt to Ratlock. And Scrubby sitting there holding him. Vinny holding his head. There we go. Your first ever World Oddities Expo champion in P3W, Dirty Scrubs McGee. They even broke the ring while pinning him. The referee needs to learn to stay back during the wrestling. He got too involved, and because of it, more than likely the referee cost Vinny Ratlock this match. This could have been Vinny Ratlock's first win, and what kind of a first win would that have been? Receiving a championship, but unfortunately for Vinny, he is still down on the ground, reeling from that low blow and an insult to injury. Scrubs kicking Ratlock. Well, that's how we're going to end today. Thank you very much for watching. This is Alan Maxwell. Until we see you again, just remember, keep your thumbs up. Or I'll figure out something else. That's the best I can do right now.